Ganondorf. He's a fun character. He can turn into a giant boar, he wields a trident, and he has the Triforce of Power. But he doesn't have his own game, unlike the other two main characters of the Zelda series, but it's for a good reason. He's the villain. His goal is to conquer or destroy the world, depending on the game. So a story where he's the protagonist would likely end with him achieving his goal, which is exactly what the player doesn't want in the other games. Similar to how Echoes of Wisdom shifts the game's focus to puzzles, a Ganondorf game would shift the focus to combat. I'm thinking the combat could be a mix of Twilight Princess and The Adventure of Link, but with a trident instead of a sword and shield. The game would have a ton of spells, including Flight, a mix between the jump spell from The Adventure of Link and the Tanuki suit from Mario. Volley, which gives Ganondorf a powerful projectile, but be careful, some enemies are able to hit it back. And last but not least, Enrage, which turns Ganondorf into Beast Ganon, making him much stronger but also harder to control. The game needs a gimmick, but I can't think of a good one, so comment your ideas down below. The Zelda series has tons of recurring characters who get slightly different roles and personalities each game, so this game would have them too. Zelda. She hates Ganondorf, but she begrudgingly helps him. Impa distrusts Ganondorf, but knows he's on the same side as Zelda, so leaves him alone mostly. She often squabbles with Kotake and Koume over silly things. She and Zelda are mostly there to help progress the story. Kotake and Koume are Ganondorf's surrogate mothers, who fight with each other a lot. They sell potions at a cheap price. Tingle isn't scared of Ganondorf. Instead, it's the other way around. Ganondorf is highly unsettled by Tingle's quirkiness, but tries to hide it. Tingle calls Ganondorf Mr. Demon. He has the same role as in Majora's Mask, giving Ganondorf maps of the various regions. Beetle is very scared of Ganondorf, so he gives him a discount to stay on his good side. Beetle's assistant, on the other hand, hates Ganondorf enough to mark up all the prices when he's shopping there. Ganondorf despises both of them for some unknown reason. Talon lives at Lon Lon Ranch and cares for the horses. He is absolutely terrified of Ganondorf, so you never get to talk to him. He runs surprisingly fast. Milan is Talon's daughter. She's great at singing and customizes saddles and manes for people. She asks for payment from Ganondorf, but nobody else. He doesn't know this and just thinks the high price is because of inflation. Ingo is the man to see if you need a home for your horse. He's terrified of Ganondorf, so he lets him board horses for free. Dampé helps Ganondorf build dungeons as a side mode. It's much more interactive and customizable than in Link's Awakening, and you can choose whether you play through as Link, Ganon, or Zelda. I've been showing some art off throughout the video, with a pretty distinct art style. I chose this style for a reason, not just because it looks cool. The game should have a darker vibe, similar to Twilight Princess, so the art style reflects that. And that's all my ideas. Bye!